What's going on, people? It's your boy back with another reaction video. I'll be reacting to The Last of Us Part 2 release date reveal trailer. Now, you're probably thinking, if you've seen any of my other videos, this is a different camera angle. I'm trying something different with my phone because I'm recording this on my phone. I need to get another phone now that I'm using that to record videos, but yeah, it's fine. But anyway, yeah, just trying a different angle, something different, because I was getting kind of tired of the other camera angle because it was just kind of getting like right here. Then I made it was just getting it cutting off the top of my head, stuff like that. So I figured I'd try a different camera angle, even though it's on my laptop now, and I can't look at what I'm doing in the full screen, so I have to like customize the thing so I can look at it. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I just want to get into it because I've been waiting a while for this. I've been patiently waiting. I know I've seen some. I haven't watched the actual video, but I read some comments. People have been excited about this, and they are very impatient. I'm like, take down. I'm telling Naughty Dog, take your time with this because I want it to be good. I want it to be great, but as long as it's just good, I'm fine with that. So like, you can take, if you're like, it takes 10 years to make this game. If it pays off, I don't care. Like, I mean, unless I was, in my 80s or something, I'd be a little worried. But like, I might not live that long. Anyway, let's just get into this. Let's see this. All right, here we go. This ain't too long. Oh shit, it is.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Ellie. Oh, that's Ellie's girlfriend.
Rate our kiss from last night.
Smoking is bad for you. Trust me. She just looked down. Damn.
Look who decided to join us.
Man, this looks
All
good.
right. You all know the drill. Run
You
your
know
routes,
Joe to turn Ellie into a
lock your
straight up
logbooks.
killer.
You run into anything you can't handle.
Ellie!
Jeez. Don't know Joe to trade her into a little psychopath.
You come back.
Dina, where are you?
And this is where Frank gets raped and murdered or something.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
I like how the apocalypse just turns people into just ass. Oh, don't tell me they raped her too.
Tommy,
Oh, I was about to say Tommy.
I have to finish it.
Oh, she's going back to the warmer climate.
What you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
They
I
are
don't care.
the saviors.
You can't stop this.
Oh shit! What was that? A bloater? What did they call it? Trained dogs. But she's immune, so she's good. It's Joel. Joel got a young man's hand. You see his hand? It's like a young dude's
What the
hand.
hell are you doing here?
You
Joel.
think I'd let you do this on your own?
Joel, like, do you remember? I live for this shit. I'm being loud. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Oh, February the 21st. Oh, yeah. That, like I don't pre-order games, but the hell? Did that? Why did it do that? That's weird. My thing is freaking out. But I don't normally pre-order games, but that game might get pre-ordered. Oh man, I didn't think I feel I've been playing doing a playthrough of The Last of Us that I plan on uploading whenever I finish it. But I didn't think I would feel that way by seeing Joel like that. Like, cause Joel, like, how old is he? Cause like I mean I haven't read any extended lore. I don't know if there's any comic books, anything like that somebody wrote or written about The Last of Us. But I know that. Well, I don't know, but I'm speculating that Joel was to try to make him. I'm trying to make him as young as I possibly can. So I'm like, well, in the first Last of Us game, he had a daughter. She looked like she might be in around 10. I want to assume. And Joel looked like he's probably in his late 20s. Like, he might have been in his early 30s. Because like if he had, unless he had her early. So well, let's just say that Joe had her when he was 20. So I'm doing this math like this just to keep it simple, just keep it even. So she's 10. His daughter was 10. He was 20. He had her. He'd be 30 in The Last of Us at the beginning anyway. And then they said 20 years went by, which I don't know why they went so far like 20 years, but I was anyway. But they did it. It's 20 years. So Ellie's in it. I think they said she was 14 or something. So, and I don't know how old Ellie's supposed to be here. She looked like she might be. She was 14 in the first one. She mean hell, Ellie could be 18 in this. You know. So I mean, I don't know. So you talking about it's only 4 years. So yeah, that wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a drastic like. Cause I'm just saying. Cause I know people like he like. Cause even when I played the first Last of Us game. He didn't look, like Joel didn't look as old as I thought he should. Like, you know, I mean, they made him look, damn, I keep touching this thing with my foot. That's why I'm going to have to get used to not touching this if I'm going to keep my camera like this. Because it's like moving the damn phone. But, this is not a stationary, like, table or anything. But, Joel, he didn't look as old as I thought he did. That's why I assumed that he had his kid when he was younger. He was much younger than, because I think a lot of people thought they looked at his kid. They're like, she probably like 10, 11, 12 years old, maybe something like that. And we're like assuming that, oh, well, Joel, because even with the sound of his voice, you like, oh, he must be in his 30s or something like that, you know. But I tried to make it seem like he was as young as possible, because, I mean, hell, my dad had his first kid when he was 16. So, I mean, Joel could have had his kid early. You know, that don't necessarily mean that his kid was old. That's why I was like, maybe he doesn't look quite as old. They gave him gray hair, but that could be because of the stress of the situation, his hair, or people prematurely gray. Like, I mean, hell, I had gray hair in my hair when I was in the 7th grade. Like, I had a full mustache, and kind of it was coming down to like a goatee when I was in the 7th grade. So, like, I had a lot of hair for a kid that age. But yeah, but I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm sure I could find it. So I'm sure the developers said how old he was at the time that the apocalypse took off and everything like that. Because, like I said, this isn't like this isn't like 10, 12 years later. This is, like I said, Ellie looks like she might be 18, and she was 14 the first. So, like, if you go, it's only been 4 years. So Joe wouldn't look that different. So, like I said, if his daughter was 10, and let's say he was 20 when he had his daughter, he'd be 30. So, and then you're talking about another 20 years. He was 40 in The Last of Us. So, that's not old at all, you know. mean, he's, what was that, middle age? So, I mean, he's not, and then you're talking about like another 4 years. He'd be 44, so I mean, that's not old at all, really. So, but yeah, but that would be if I make him as young as I possibly. I mean, I guess I could say he had his kid. He was a teenager, but I'm just going with 20. So he was 20 because he didn't look like he was 16. So I just say he was 20. He had his kids, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I want. Oh, I mean, I knew when before that because I think I reacted to the other. I almost said Resident Evil, the other Last of Us trailer that came out, and I don't know if I said that, but I had an idea. I said they're probably gonna have Ellie um, as the main protagonist in it, or I was like they might do a co-op thing, maybe. Like, I mean, they probably have like the main story where you can kind of like a Resident Evil, where like a Resident Evil 5, where they introduced Shiva. Well, was her name Shiva? Shiva, I think it was Shiva. Where you could play, where they had a co-op where you could play with two people, and y'all play the game together. I wonder if they're gonna do that, or if that's an option. Like you can play the game by yourself, and then Joel would just be like a AI running around helping you, or maybe you could switch characters or something like that, or maybe they'll do something where if you play with somebody, then it'll stay that same character. I mean, it won't switch controls or something like that. You'll just the person will control Joel and you'll control Ellie. But yeah, the bruises, like I don't know, maybe because they're women, and I automatically assume they just got raped because everything that you see, and it's not even in just entertainment. It's in just the way the world was, especially like in like the dark ages or prior to that, where when people raided cities or towns or whatever, usually the men were killed, and the ones that were captured were sold into slavery. Women were raped, and then probably sold into slavery, and then the children were sold into slavery. Unless you Genghis Khan, then you just murdered everybody. But everybody died, and we might rape the women and then kill them. But I mean, in human history, more often than not, the women usually get raped. Sometimes, like, if I read some stuff where men get raped. So I mean, men get raped too, but it's more often than not it's women. That's why it's assumed that post-apocalyptic, these people probably not. They're probably in bands of survivors where most of them are men, or all of them are men, and some. I mean, just like jail. Like some dudes go to jail, you never seen them have any sexual feelings towards a man or anything like that, and they go to jail. Or even women, like women go to jail, and you see like they never had any sexual feeling towards a woman, but for some reason they're in jail for a long period of time, and they rape somebody, like because I had cousins that go to jail, but I remember one of my cousins, he got out, and they used to make fun of him because because the way he acted when he got out, there's he either raped dudes in jail and really liked it, or he got raped in jail, and kind of and he enjoyed it more than he thought he would because maybe he never tried it before, and I was like, because he became bisexual, but before that, you never saw that in a guy. Like you never would have guessed that. He never displayed he's the type of guy. If you even call him gay, he'd be ready to throw punches. Like, he was like macho type acting guy. Like he overcompensated. You said, but when he got out of jail, and plus then he was working. Like, he came out of jail. He gained about 30 pounds of muscle. And I was like, yeah, jail just make people stronger, stronger and angrier. But anyway, I'm going off on something completely different. But like I said, she probably got the bruises and stuff that kind of made me think that she might have got raped. And then they killed her friend. Maybe she fought back. And which is, I was like, why do people have to be assholes? I mean, I know if something like this were to happen in real life, like some type of catastrophe on a global scale that would cause us to be in like an apocalyptic event. A lot of people would probably be like this. They would be fucked up, like just assholes. They kill people, rape people, steal, like that. They don't want to band together and try to restart society or build from that. They're like, no, we don't have time for that. We don't have time to grow shit. We're going to just kill people and take what they got, or capture people and force them into like slave labor or something like that. So I mean, people, you see this, like people think, why do like people? I've heard people say, why do they make post-apocalyptic movies? And the people are always like crazy. Like you always have. It seems like most of the people in whatever universe they have that set. Like look at Mad Max. It seems like most people in that world are crazy, except for one particular group that Max is with. And even Max seems like he's, not too right in the head, but he's not as crazy as some of these other people. so he bans and helps the the good guys or whatever. But it's always like it seems like the whole world has lost their mind except for this little group of people. I mean, they do that in Judge Dredd. Like they had the mega cities where they have the bad elements in there too, but for the most part, everyone's civilized and try to, live and work and stuff like that in those cities. But then they go outside the city where it's like desolate, nuclear fallout type areas where it's just barren. It seems like everybody in those areas are fucking crazy, cannibal type. Like, and you're like, how do people live like this? Like out here. Because like it can't be that many people out here because it's like radioactive in certain places. Like, so why are you out here? You see somebody, you don't even know where they are, kill them and eat them. Like, it would not be, if people live like that, if that became a reality, it would not be that many humans because you have people eating people. I mean, you end up with a small group of people and they wouldn't eat each other, I guess, because they're together. But then they would have to start eating animals or whatever, start trying to plant stuff again because they've eaten all the other humans around. So, anyway, I'm getting off on a bunch of shit. That must be the alcohol talking. But this looks good. Man, I want to play something. This makes me want to get my ass in gear and finish playing the Last of Us playthrough that I started. That I haven't finished. I'm like almost halfway through that game for the first time. Never played it before then. Almost halfway through. I haven't played it in about 2 months. Something like that. So I need to get back on it because there's other games I want to play too and upload and stuff like that. But anyway, what do you all think of this? Are you excited about Last of Us? I mean, if you're watching the reaction to this trailer, not just watching the trailer by itself, I would think you're excited about it. You listen to me rant. Well, I guess I'm not ranting, but talk about a bunch of bullshit. But but just let me know, what are your thoughts on this? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to the Ellie angle with her probably being more the main character than Joel was like in the first one? I've seen some people comment like, oh, the SJW got a hold of it because now she's a lesbian and she's the main like protagonist of this. But I was like, well, I didn't play it yet. I didn't even realize I had it until I was like, oh yeah, this is the remastered version. So it was like the definitive version. So I have like when I had the Last of Us, I get what it was called Left Behind or something like that, where they showed that Ellie, well, they ain't necessarily said she was gay, but she kissed like her friend, so she likes girls. But we know now that she's actually a lesbian. But I saw some comments about it. Like, oh God, I was like, why is that a problem? Like, does she have to be straight? I mean, if they just said, well, she's a lesbian. They're like, you only did that just for the the SJWs or the LGBTQ community or something like that. So I'm like, that's like saying that if they'd have made her straight, they would did that for the straight community to make them feel better. Like that's that. Like maybe that's just what they wanted it to be. Like whatever. Like so what? She's living. Like big deal. And then like she's taking. Which I mean I understand why they kind of have her playing a bigger role because they don't want to just have Joel again playing the thing over. Then it's just the same game over again. Just that a slightly older Joel and Ellie. Which I mean, like you said, they kind of accept they switching where Ellie is the more main protagonist, and they show Ellie being more of a badass in this than previous. Because Joel was a badass that had no problems executing motherfuckers in the first game. But anyway, we're talking about this over 20 minutes. Okay, let me know what you all think down. Comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.